Hey guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Bob.
I'm Dan.
I'm Spencer.
This is Board Game Rundown. Today we are going to preview Cult of the Deep by BA Games. This plays 4 to 8 players in about an hour, right?
Yeah, about an hour.
We learned
It'll probably take less. Yeah.
We learned with the prototype, and it took just like slightly over an hour, but we were doing some rules clarifications. We were also just kind of talking.
Yeah.
And I think after you've played the game once or twice, it'll probably go quite a bit faster than an hour.
Yeah,
quite a bit.
definitely like that 45-minute mark, I think will be pretty solid
Yeah.
once you've been teaching. So, Dan, why don't you tell us how this plays?
So one player is a sheriff, and then there's a deputy. Oh, sorry.
Wrong game.
Sorry. No, seriously, it many people have heard of Bang the Dice game. It's a very popular social deduction game that plays very quick. BA Games here kind of was like, that's kind of a cool game, but what if it was deeper and about Cthulhu stuff? And so that's what they did. This is kind of a deeper reskin of Bang the Dice game in the Cthulhu mythos. And just jumping ahead slightly, I enjoyed this quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's got a basically a hidden role that's their objective. So you might be trying to kill the high priest. Maybe you are a Kabbalist. You and the other, you basically, the Kabbalists want to be only
take over,
Kabbalists
basically.
alive,
Yeah,
right?
they're trying to take over.
The faithful needs to keep the high priest alive. The vengeful heretic needs everybody to die, which I played that very poorly.
Yes, you did.
You played great until the last
I didn't even know that was your objective.
Last
honestly.
round. I didn't either, apparently. That's all right. That was my own fault, not fault of the game, fault of the player on that one. And then you've got like an obvious role, which will give you a special ability.
Yep.
So there's asymmetric. I had a blood mage where I could spend a life to get an extra die to roll every time. Everybody kind of had different things. It's all pretty good. I like the variety of the
asymmetrical
different
player powers.
of the different roles. There was a ton that we didn't even use or see.
Yeah. I haven't even seen what these cards look like yet.
The rule book does a really good job of just very easily breaking down. If you've got 5 players, which is what we played this with, you need X, Y, and Z characters in the game.
This many of this, this many of this. Yep.
That's great. That's what I want. I don't want to have to like hunt all around for it. It was in one spot.
Yeah,
nice
it was on a
and
big
easy.
table. It was nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now these are prototype components, but I have to say these coins.
The coins are
Nice.
nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nice and
Yeah.
heavy.
These coins are amazing.
Got a nice clink sound.
Yep, I like them.
If this comes with the regular game or even a deluxe version of the game, the coins are pretty fantastic.
Yep.
They did send us cardboard coins. I just left them in the bag because when you have these beauties, you don't even need them.
Right.
I mean, the symbols are clear except for Dan, for some reason, was the only one that struggled with these 2 symbols.
Yeah.
Every time.
And I was across the table, and I could still see his
Every
that he was doing it wrong.
time I would put the dice in the
They're not
I'm
that similar.
accepting the fact that I'm a moron.
Yeah, we think that that's what the
But
case is.
yeah.
every time I was like getting annoyed. I was
There
like,
you
how
go.
do I keep making oh my goodness?
right.
So-
I had my glasses on.
So anyways, just components-wise, I mean, we got life tokens. That's pretty standard. The Wraith dice never came into play.
Never
Yeah.
came into play
So,
because
yeah,
the
when
sheriff
there's-
was the first person to die.
Correct. So
Sorry,
when
I
there's-
said sheriff. I'm really
When there's a
sorry.
player normally eliminated, you get to come back as a wraith, and you'll have a special like post-death.
So unlike
ability.
Werewolf or some other social deduction games where if you die, you're just
out.
done. Like,
Yeah.
no, you still have things to do.
Yep.
That's really good. I like that.
You have like after-death victory conditions that change, so like after you die.
Right, right. And another thing that's unique, at least for me, now not playing Bang near as much as Dan, that he can't even get the roll straight in this game, but I really enjoyed the altar track. So you've got these tracks that come out, and it's set at the number of players. Again, we played with 5. And then as you're rolling your dice, you roll up to 3 times. You say which ones you want. You roll blah, blah, blah. Then you decide which dice to commit. So you're committing die to a thing. Let's just, whatever. Let's just say these words.
Pick a die face.
Right?
It's fine.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's examples.
So then you just slide them down, and you get the thing. The other fun part, though, is that you can interrupt other people's...
Yeah, and I like that they do have it like on your player aid here. They have it broken down, right? So you have your roll phase where you're rolling them, and then you commit them, and then there's a response phase where other people have a chance to respond to what you've committed, and then you can reassign if shenanigans happen.
Right,
and then you resolve everything. Yeah, it's a nice breakdown on the player.
They do a really good job.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, these are basically extra things that you would get
Earned during the game.
earned from the rituals
and stuff.
which are these guys right here. So like the Kraken die potentially does damage. The Siren Coins. The Siren Coins are pretty neat.
Yeah.
You play one, and then you're going to tell the person what they're going to do with their die.
Yep.
Basically reassign that die.
Reassign that die.
And then the Chant Coins are also pretty cool because it will let you change the face of any die before you commit it.
Yep.
The only thing is you can't commit to the double sword.
Double stab, yep. But I was able to change in the last round to a bunch of stabbies and kill the high
a bunch of
priest. just about,
stabbies and
yeah.
kill the high priest. Yeah,
good
just about
times.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty rad. There's some really neat aspects to this game that I have not seen in other games.
I like the tarot size cards. I've said it before. Like, I know like awkward size cards are difficult because it's hard to find sleeves for. But the tarot size, I think it's Fantasy Flight makes a really nice tarot size sleeve.
Oh, sure.
That they go into, and it makes them nice to like shuffle, and then makes them look nice.
Tarot I've been falling in love with lately because it makes the text a good size while still being able to really focus on art.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I love it.
Yep. I'm a fan.
I like and the artwork. Right, the artwork's really good.
Yep.
I think that the symbology,
Iconography.
the iconography is very solid. Once you get most of the icons down, or just even
It's
know what you're looking
straightforward.
for, you don't
Right.
have to know. We just called this double stabby,
Yeah.
right? Because it's two swords.
It's two swords.
No, that
Yeah,
was
because stabby.
stab.
Yeah, there's double stabby.
Right, right. But they do have real names, right?
They
I mean,
do.
that is a dagger
I mean,
versus
double
a double
dagger isn't that far off a double stabby.
Right.
So yeah, we were almost right on with that. We're like 50% correct.
Right. The one that Dan didn't understand was Cosmos, which makes sense because that is a deep thing.
Yeah, it's hard
and
to
Dan
hard to
has
grasp.
no depth.
Yeah. Oh.
So- And Spencer
Record
really
deepness.
understood this one because it's ancient. And he's
Wow.
old.
Thank you.
and he's
And,
old.
there's parchment, which was me because my
Which was
skin is
created
like
when you were
parchment
born.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was born. But no, I mean
Papyrus? What?
there's a nice quick reference on the back of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice player aids that you have. I hope that the final version maybe
Has
has
the
a
same-
little bit thicker cards. Like
Yeah.
these are a little flimsy.
Yeah, not really though.
I guess they
they're-
kind of just sit there though.
They
Yeah,
do
it's not like
kinda
you're
just sit
doing
there.
a lot of shuffling or anything.
There were a couple of little fiddly bits with the rules. Like we said in
Yeah.
the beginning, we were trying to figure things out. We kept coming up to certain points. We were like, wait, does this happen first or does this happen first?
There's-
Yeah,
there's
some
a-
slight timing
there's some
issues.
There's a
timing
few
issues.
things that could be tightened up.
Oh.
There is like a in the card anatomy breakdown, right? There, I tried to use. We were trying to figure out how much extra life the high priest was supposed to get, and I was looking at the high priest card pictured in the book. Not used as it's just used as a generic example, but I was reading the text on that, and that was different than the high priest text
Card.
on the card.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. That's something they just tighten up. The only other complaint I had was in the components list. They've got the cards, right? So it says 9 roll cards, character cards, wraith cards, sigil cards, but those cards are pictured face up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the
Not the
backs
back
of those
Look
cards.
right.
I didn't
point.
realize that. Yeah.
Yeah,
funny.
well,
Another thing I think the rules should have, it has an explanation for, faithful and high priest, but it doesn't have an explanation for each of the roles that you can play.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
sure.
sorceress.
Like
Oh,
a
okay.
little one-page glossary in the back that just gives a basic one-sentence summary of the card's abilities.
Just
Because-
I'm double checking to make sure that's not there. So then be like,
Yeah.
oh, you jerks.
You just gotta turn the
it's
page.
not there.
Because we didn't know, does a sorceress, when she commits things to herself, do they stay? Did it get
Do they get
removed when
spent?
they
It
get
doesn't
spent?
say
It
to
doesn't.
discard the dice, which seems incredibly strong.
So
we
right.
just
And
made
yet,
the
I only
educated
got
guess.
to use it one
we
time.
guessed that you needed
Yeah,
to.
but that was just pure bad luck
Yep.
on your part, and you
Yeah,
never
that's
got
true.
any coins to. You could have changed them.
No, never. You
But-
guys kept
So,
taking the coins before I could get to them.
Yeah.
This game's coming to Kickstarter sometime soon. Is that what you were
This
gonna?
game is coming to Kickstarter soon.
Mhm.
Another thing that I did like, I forgot to talk about, was the sigils.
Yep.
So everybody got a
Oh yeah,
sigil.
like a once per game, like
one
super
time,
strong
basically
ability.
nuke.
Yeah,
Where
those
you
are
could
super
really
strong.
kind of wreck shop.
Yeah, I got really hurt by that.
with
At least
these.
we didn't evil high priest it and just keep doing them over and over again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, man. Overall, Cult of the Deep is
Yeah.
sort of a fun twist on a social deduction game.
Yep.
Yep.
If you're not into Bang,
Yeah.
or even if you are,
No,
you
yeah.
said this is crunchy,
As
right?
someone who is quite a fan of Bang, I used to play it all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
only haven't played it recently because I don't have the expansion stuff for it. This really does take the basic idea of Bang, gives you more abilities than
Mm-hmm.
you have in Bang, and gives you this very interesting little track system right here, ritual tracks.
And there's a bunch of different rituals. So
yeah,
there's-
so they
there's-
cycle out as
yeah,
you
they
complete
keep getting
them.
cycled,
Yep.
and they. Yeah, this game is very cool. The only other thing I'll say, because we didn't say it, it might be obvious, but this is one of those social deduction games where you don't know who's on your team. So the faithful and the high priest are on the same team, but they don't, the high priest doesn't know who the faithful is, and the Kabbalists are on the same team, but they don't know who each other are. So you kind of just are stabbing in the dark until
Correct.
you kind of get a response of like, oh, that seemed teamworky. And yeah.
Yep. Yeah. The only role that is available that you know of is the high priest.
Is the high priest.
Right.
Yeah.
So everyone knows who to stab. If
everyone
you're
knows
the
who-
bad guy.
Yeah, but as far as social deductions go, like I don't know, I know it's just flavor, but I prefer cultists to werewolves.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
sure.
I love, I don't know, I just like games that involve cults.
That's why some games have both.
That's right.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the finished product of this looks like.
Yeah.
Because this is a very strong
Right.
game, right?
Yeah, and I
mean,
Good.
the artwork's there. The potential for components is definitely there.
Yeah, and I can definitely see how maybe they could do some stretch goals to add like more ritual cards and like
Oh,
different things
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
Extra rolls.
a dual layer here would be a super nice stretch goal because
Wink,
like
wink.
sometimes, yeah, right. I'll get you that 0.5 bump, right? Because sometimes this does bump around, and it's extremely important to have
There
it
was
on
a
the
few
correct
times where
spot.
somebody would pick up a card
Right.
and it'd bump the marker,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, where's that at?
Yeah, was it at 2? Was it at 3?
Yeah.
And I hope that when the final product comes out, there's supposed to be some kind of marble die, each one a different
Yeah,
color.
they'll probably,
you
they'll probably be
actually-
like laser
In
edge
the
or
rule
something.
book, you can kind of see what the dies are going to look like.
dice?
Yes. So yeah, hopefully they're going to maintain this
Yeah.
level of contrast, so you can really see
See what
symbol.
the face is.
Does a pretty
Oh,
good
sure.
job.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
guess I could hold it up to you guys here too. There's a picture of the Wraith dice and the Cultist dice right here. What they're kind of basically
Which are
going
green
to
and
look
not
like.
blue. Hmm.
Right? Meh. It's
yeah, well,
pre-production.
yeah, right. They're just like put some stickers on there and give it a shot.
But yeah, man, Cult of the Deep BA games, 4 to 8 players. I'm really excited to
Yeah.
see. This is one, man. I want to play.
Yeah, I
wanna
don't think
play
we have
more.
any idea what the price point's going to
Not
quite
yet.
be yet.
Nope, that'll all
but
be
keep
on
an
the
eye.
Kickstarter
Yeah,
page, so-
keep a lookout for it. I'm curious.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah,
Yes,
hopefully
I
next
like
year.
games like this a lot,
Same.
and I like this theme. So
Yep,
I'm looking forward to the email.
definitely on my watch list.
Yeah, super cool. All right, well, keep your eyes open. Any questions, drop them in the comments. We'd be happy to respond as
Yep.
best as we can.
Yep.
And always back your favorite Kickstarters, right?
Yeah, and,
Tell
Yeah.
everybody
and,
about 'em.
if you want more information on this in the future from us, make sure to subscribe and like the video and stuff because
Yeah.
we'll be talking about it more when we can.
Oh, yeah. We're going to actually do like a real review of this at some point. But for right now, we just wanted to get a preview.
Yeah,
We got to
preview
play
of it.
in.
Yep, let
tell
you know it's coming out.
Tell you a little bit
Yep.
about it.
Yep,
All right, guys. So for the board game rundown, I've been Tim.
I've been Bob.
I've been Dan.
And I've been Spencer.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out the Board Game Rundown. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Share our videos on social media and spread the word. We publish new content weekly, including reviews, unboxing, and Let's Plays. And as always, thanks for watching.